Okay, so now we've done everything on the run up to actually putting in the groundwork before we start putting a site together to see if what we want to offer, who we want to offer it to, is going to be a product worth pursuing or a service worth pursuing. So we're not going to go crazy with a website. We're not going to spend hours and hours and hours and days and months putting together a world-class website. This is just a platform to put you out there to see what feedback you get. So the first thing we're going to do is add our pages and our set up our menus. So as you can see on our basic site here, it just says choose menus because we haven't actually set any menus for the site yet, but this is where the menus will sit. Okay, so let's go to dashboard. Oh, not. Then from here we go to pages. Okay, you can go to all pages or add new. Now I added these pages earlier just so you don't have to watch me sit here and add loads of pages, okay? But I done this because on the basis that back in the Monkey See Monkey Do tutorial, you would have done your site layouts, what you want your site to include, the pages you want it to include, and everything else. You can literally just use that information and implement that here. Don't worry if it's not 100% yet, okay? This is just to get you started. You can always add and take stuff away later on. So say you just want to add a page, just so you know how to do it. I'll add one here just to show you. Once it loads up, let's go for test page and publish. And then you'll see that if I go to all pages, that will sit here, test page. Okay, but we don't want that page. We're going to get rid of that. Let's go to the site. So what we want to go to first, guys, is appearance and menus. We've got no menu set up, so you want to create a menu. This will be a header menu. And you want this to be in the header. Yeah, save that there. Then you want to create a new menu. And we're going to call this one footer. This goes in the footer menu. Click here and save. So now we've got our header and footer menu set. Now let's go to the header and select. From here we've got nothing in that menu at the minute, guys. Okay, so on that home page right at the top, you don't really want all the terms and conditions and contacts and everything else. You just want the stuff you want people to see. Okay, so we're going to have start here about blog resources. Yours can be anything, by the way. I'm using this just as an example. Okay, then we save the menu. These are the pages, by the way. These are the pages that it's going to pick up. Then we're going to go to the footer and select. And in the footer menu, you're going to have the stuff you don't really want people to see at the top, which is terms of service, contact. Let's put in this here, resources and blogs, so people can still access your content as well, and add that down the bottom. Cool, and we save that menu there. So now if I go back to my site, you can see now the header menu has got all the information here which we put in. These are the pages. The page is going to take us through, guys, at empty in a minute because we haven't edited those. Okay, then at the bottom here you've got terms of use, contact, resources and blog. Now we're just going to leave those there for the minute. Okay, we can come back and edit these later on, and the way everything looks and appears. We just need to get an idea of how the site is going to flow. But say for example in the resources you've got 2 or 3 modules and you don't want everything sitting up here, you want the drop down. Let's go back to the menus. Let's go to pages, sorry. And we're just going to add these pages here. Okay, so it'll be module 1. And I'll add another one just so we can see how it's going to look in the drop down as well, guys. So it'll be module 2. This can be anything as well, guys. Don't have to copy what I'm putting in here, but just copy the process, yeah, to get everything set up for yourselves. Then appearance and menus. Okay, and we want to do, this is the footer menu. Make sure you've got the header menu. Okay, and say under the resources you want module 1 and module 2. So let's add module 1 and module 2 to the menu. Now if we publish this as it is now, you'll see what it does. It puts module 2, module 1 up here, yeah, but we want those to sit under this nice and neat. Okay, so let's go back to the menus tab. And we're going to put those under there. Now say, for example, let's save that. Do apologise for that. I'm going to chuck that under there. Now, say for example though, this happens here. You hover over resources and module 1 and 2. So these are your pages. They're hidden out the way unless you actually go to it. But if we clicked on resources, it'll take us to our resources page, right? If I click on module 1, it takes you to the module 1 page, and again module 2. But say for example you don't want this resources to be a page. You just want it to highlight the fact that there's stuff here. That's very easily done. So you can add custom links down here, okay? Take out the HTTP, we're not putting in a URL now. Put in a hashtag there, and then put add to menu resources. So now you can see the difference, custom link and page. We can take this page from our menu. That's not going to delete the page, that's just going to remove it from our menu. We can put that link in there, drop those underneath, and save. So now when I go to my site, where before I clicked on that and it took me to the resources page, it's not going to do that anymore. It's simply going to highlight the fact that under the resources tab we have module 1 and 2, which we can then click on. So again, you can tidy up your menus like that as much as you wish. You can even add, I'm not sure why you'd want to do this, but I've been asked this before. You can add custom links. Okay, and then if you wanted to, you'd add, say you had more content you wanted to put in here, guys, okay? You put that in under there. And then if we go to our site again, go to resources, go to more content, and it gives you more here. See how it drops off to the side, yeah? So this could be your module 1, module 2, exclusive content, and then it goes to the side there. So it gives you a sub menu within that menu as well. So really cool ways you can do that. I'm going to take this off now. I'm going to take that one out though. I'm going to take that, remove that, remove, and remove. Oh, go to site. So now my menu is set as it was with my footer in place.